All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. Right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Nice, beautiful morning here in Sydney, Australia. I know it's quite late for you guys, wherever you are, whether it's in UK, whether it's in the subcontinent. I know it's very late in the subcontinent. So I do appreciate you guys joining in. A lot of Matisse's viewers are here as well. Say hello to Matisse's viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining in. We're not going to have a long preview. We're going to try and wrap it up within 15 to 20 minutes max. But obviously, we are going to talk about this match. West Ham versus Chelsea, away game for us. We have to win. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to win. It's a must. It's an absolute must, ladies and gentlemen. And after the money we have spent, I think it'll be shameful if we don't pick up all 3 points. And we got to do it in style. That's what I fully believe in. We got to do it in style. We're going to do the lineup very, very soon. But firstly, of course, let's talk about what has transpired in recent times. Obviously, we've got Caicedo, we've got Lavia in. Nathan is saying 11 at night by me, Miz. There you go. Shivendra first, Miz. Frederick, good to see you. Big up, Miz. It's a must win tomorrow. 100% must. 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot make it any more clear cut. No excuses. No more. None of this bogey team. West Ham's our bogey team. We find it difficult to play over there. It's going to be a difficult game. Our players, they still need time to gel, this, that, the other. You saw how Pochettino spoke in the press conference. Pochettino is even saying, with all the money spent, we need to be there. We need to be there for the title mix. Now, I'm not saying personally we need to be there for the title mix, but I completely understand why everyone is saying we need to be in the title contenders sort of mix of things. And do you know what? Looking at how City is playing at the moment, and I know this City will be a different City by the time the transfer window closes, but this City, without Gundogan, without KTB, without Mahrez, they are lacking a lot of creativity. They are lacking a lot of buzz. Grealish ain't going to cut it, I suppose. Foden is trying his best. So there is an opportunity to perhaps get Man City because Haaland ain't getting the service. Arsenal, the verdict is still out, how they're going to gel together. But I think Arsenal will probably get better and better. So we'll look out for that. We have to give it a good shot. For me, bare minimum now third. Third bare minimum, but actually give it a good shot against Arsenal and Manchester City. But this is it. From here, we have to pick up the wins. No more expected L's. No more excuses. We have spent the money. Pochettino, ladies and gentlemen, has been given everything and more. We're not stopping with Lavia. Caicedo, Lavia, we're looking for a second goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper. We're looking for potentially another attacking player, whether it's a striker or a winger, creative winger. We are going to give him more. So we need to go out there and do our business, and we got to do it with style. Ladies and gentlemen, we must do the business in style. So, look, some of the absenteeism in the match we already know. Reece James, ladies and gentlemen, is out for at least 5 matches. That's what they're saying. He's at least gone for about a month. And then, it might be a little bit longer because of his rehab work and slowly easing in. Reece James, obviously, massive question marks about his career now. Like this guy already, before the season even kicked off, there was a precautionary scan in the preseason, and now there's already an injury issue, hamstring injury. We already know Fofana's out. We know Nkunku's out. Chalobah's out as well for about a month, so he might not get sold. Badiashile is not back yet, so that's that in terms of injuries, ladies and gentlemen. And I fully expect Caicedo to start. I think he's been buzzing to start. Enzo Fernandez definitely needs Caicedo to start as well. And I do also expect Lavia to come off the bench. I don't expect him to start. I expect him to come off the bench. And yes, there's going to be, a good lookout for players like Martson, players like Gallagher. They're still up in the air, whether they're going to be sold or not. Cucurella as well. There's some news about floating around that he might be sold. So this match, players better take it seriously, very, very seriously. And certain players, I'm hoping, start as well, like Mudryk. So, okay, let's get into the lineup. Then we'll have a look at what West Ham has been up to as well. previous matches, and then we're going to take some of your comments. But first up, Samir, good to see you. By the way, nearly 400 of you guys are live right now. Smash the like button, number one. Number two, subscribe if you're here for the first time. Let's race to 28,000 subscribers. Samir, Miz, I generally think if we get it together, we can win the league right now. I would put us third favorites for the league. Yes, I think so as well. We need to smell blood. We need to smell blood. I feel like the Premier League is up for grabs. If we go out there with a good winning streak, we have to beat West Ham, and then whoever else is after that. I think the next 6-7 games are all winnable. We must win. We must. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this cracking. In the goalkeeping position, I think it's quite straightforward. We don't have any other goalkeeper, so Kepa has gone on loan to Real Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know and living under the rock, he's gone. So it's going to be Robert Sanchez. All eyes will be on Robert Sanchez. He has to be an astute goalkeeper for us. I like his ball playing distribution. I like his goal stopping abilities as well. So he needs to now put it all together and give us a solid performance as well. Nathan is saying, first time Miz streaming in the day. Yeah, generally stream during the nighttime. Pressure makes diamonds, of course. Calvin is saying, big up Miz, we must win more than you can believe. More than you can believe. Let's see some goals as well. I want a win with style. None of this the way Man City won. None of this lackluster victory. Statement stuff. Statement. I want Matisse to go to all-you-can-eat Chelsea and have his chest out. Do you know what I mean? All right. Sanchez in goalkeeping position. I think this is going to be Chilwell because no Reece James. So Chilwell is our vice captain. He will start. He will take the captaincy. So Chilwell will be captain. I'll put like a little C over here. There you go. Captain. Chilwell captain. In the middle, I'll continue with Lewa Colwell. And Thiago Silva. For me, Thiago Silva. Although, you never know, it could be Axel Desarcy because of his physical nature. West Ham, one thing they're going to do. They're going to try and use their physicality. They're going to try and use their robust pace. And obviously, they're going to try and play on the counter. They're not going to try and keep the ball. And set pieces. James Ward-Prowse is going to be someone. So, look, it may be Desarcy. I don't know. But I'm going with Silva. This is my team. I'm going with Silva. Okay, in the right side, I am buzzing for Malo Gusto, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to see Malo Gusto for the first time. Obviously, I wish Reece James all the best to recover as quickly as possible. But I'm excited to see Malo Gusto. For the first time, we're actually not worried anymore that Reece James is injured. Someone like Gusto comes in. And do you know what? Malo Gusto, I think eventually enough, I think he might just take over the starting position, Like, this is probably one of the reasons Malo Gusto came to Chelsea Football Club, knowing that he's going to get an opportunity because Reece James barely available. So Malo Gusto, I'm so excited. I think he's going to lock up that right side. I really do think he's going to lock up that right side. I just hope that he gets the ability to bomb forward and contribute with goals and assists as well. Assists mostly, but if you can chip in with goals, no problems. But definitely lock it up from a defensive point. Definitely looking out for that. FHD Global Miz, are you serious? Do you honestly believe we will smash West Ham? This has 1-1 all over. Brother, that's your choice. I am going with a 3-0 victory. We'll go to the prediction soon. We have to win. We have to win, and we have to win in style. Axel Desai. Man, big up to Matisse, man. Big up to Matisse. Okay, midfield trio. First up, Caicedo, deepest midfielder. Next up, I'm going with Enzo Fernandez. Little bit advanced. And you're thinking, who's this guy? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Lavia? I don't think Lavia is going to start as yet. He will eventually, but not yet. I'm giving this to Kani Chukwuemeka. I'm going with Kani over here. I feel like this is the right spot for Chukwuemeka. I really do think this is the right spot for Chukwuemeka. I don't want Chukwuemeka to play too further up. I don't want him to play, even though he did play quite all right last season in the wings. Some of you guys are saying Galadog. Do you know what? That's not a bad shout. That is actually not a bad shout. Galadog now with Caicedo there, but this is the thing. This is why I don't want to put Galadog, because I'm gonna get Galadog's nature with Caicedo anyway, and with Caicedo, I'm gonna get the ball playing ability. So I do hear the Galadog shouts for start. I understand it, but I've got Caicedo who does Galadog work and the ball playing as well. So this is why I'm going with Carney Chukwuemeka. Another very good shout is Martin as well. I 100% hear that, but I'm going with Carney Chukwuemeka in midfield. I feel like this is where box to box midfield opportunity for Carney Chukwuemeka. He will just be running up and down here, and helping out, linking the defense with offense. Enzo a little bit more advanced, more playing as a number, but he will drop deep and help out in build up as well. But now he has a luxury to play a little bit further up. Caicedo will be looking to link up and give as many passes to Enzo, and Enzo hopefully can drift into these areas and especially, do you guys remember in the World Cup, Enzo drifted into this area against Mexico? Do you guys remember how Enzo drifted into that area and he scored a banger of a goal? I expect Enzo to do that and move into those areas. Up front, ladies and gentlemen, look, a lot of people have been asking for Noni Madueke on that right side. I think Madueke will be taking part in this particular match, but he hasn't played anything, so I don't expect him to start straight away. My personal preference will be Martin here. That's my personal preference. I know it's not going to be Martin, though. I know it's going to be Sterling. I can guarantee you right now it is going to be Raheem Sterling on that right side. But my personal preference will be Martin. I think Martin can cut in. I think Martin can operate in the half spaces very well as well. Allow Carney to sometimes drift out wide on the right side. We can potentially see something like this, and we did see this in the preseason. Something like this happening where Martin sort of comes centrally, Carney Chukwuemeka goes out a little bit further out. So it will allow for that kind of stuff to happen too. So for me, it would be Martin. On the right side, I want Mudryk. And I completely hear you guys when you say Chilwell and Mudryk don't go well together. I completely get it. But Poch has got to find a way, because Chilwell will play. Chilwell will play regularly because he is the vice captain of Chelsea Football Club. Now he's the captain. Now, if that means that every time Chilwell plays, Mudryk can't play, well, that's not good enough. Mudryk has to start for me. Mudryk's pace, Mudryk's ability to take people on 1v1, I need that. I need West Ham to feel scared. We need to take the game to West Ham and feel them like they're worried, like they're scared for their life. Mudryk can do that. I don't want Mudryk to be coming off the bench anymore. This guy needs to start. Absolutely needs to start. Shubra is saying Mudryk right wing, Sterling left wing. I don't want Sterling to play, man. I want Sterling to come off the bench and win his position. I want Martin and Mudryk. And then up front, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Jackson. This is the team. Hopefully, Enzo can deliver some passes to Jackson. Hopefully, Mudryk can link up with Jackson. Martin always looks for Jackson. And we've got Caicedo in midfield. We've got a solid defensive partnership of Colwell and Silva. Gusto and Chilwell. Chilwell. Chilwell is just going to bomb up. He's going to go all the way to the top. So Gusto is probably going to be a little bit more reserved. But this is my lineup, ladies and gentlemen, for West Ham. Sanchez, Chilwell, Colwell, Silva, Gusto, Caicedo, Enzo, Carney, Martin, Mudryk, Jackson. I'm going for a 3-0 victory. 3-0 victory. Give me your score prediction, ladies and gentlemen. This is my team. Let me know what you feel about it. Let me take a couple of comments and then we'll have a quick look at West Ham. Miz, I'll be very angry if we don't score goals tomorrow because of poor finishes and failing to convert our chances. The forwards and wingers need to prove tomorrow. 100% agreed. Mudryk and Chidi clash. Mudryk can't play inverted winger. We have to find a way. Or else, what's going to happen? We're selling Mudryk or what? Hello, Miz. Just finished watching Manchester City and my feelings are they are there for taken. Yes. Honestly, if we gel on time, we can pull a surprise. We need to pull a surprise. 5-0 5-0. Wow, people are ruthless. I thought I was bad with 3-0. 4-0, 2-0, 3-1. Who will score? Jackson has to score. Jackson needs to start banging goals as a striker. It'll give him confidence. 2 for Jackson, and 1 for Enzo. 2 for Jackson, 1 for Enzo. 2 for Jackson, 1 for Enzo. I'll take that. 3 Jackson scores first and Enzo gets assist. Oh, I like that. 4-0 Milo. Mitch reckoned with West Ham's physical prowess and Ward-Prowse's set pieces. Disasi may start. Yeah, I did say that could be a bit of a shout. Ms. Hope your daughter is doing well. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday with your family. Appreciate that, brother. Really, really appreciate that. Abik is saying West Ham will play a low block. We need more creative players tomorrow in attack to break them down. I think that's as many as creative players as we can have. I don't know who else you would add like that. There's a lot of Martin can create. Enzo definitely is a creative player. Mudryk has shown that he's got an eye for a pass too. Kani Chukwuemeka needs to start creating, and Caicedo can create from deep. So I don't know what else we can do. All right, now I want to see what West Ham got up to last week. Because it'll be interesting to see. They had a 1-1 draw against Bournemouth. This was their lineup. All right, so they've gone with this lineup. Antonio, Benrahma, Fornals, Bowen, Lucas Paqueta. Obviously, lots of talk about Lucas Paqueta, ladies and gentlemen, with his gambling stuff, the shenanigans that he's been up to. I think he's going to be in trouble. He's in big trouble. But I think he will play tomorrow, just like Ivan Toney was playing all throughout, even though the allegations were going on until a verdict was made. Lucas Paqueta will play. Souček. I think it's going to be the same team. Lots of Chelsea contingency there. MSN, Zuma. So look, this is a team we should beat. I'm not disrespecting West Ham one bit. I'm not disrespecting them. They're good. They're quality team. Benrahma, Bowen, Paqueta. These are good players. But you look at their backline. Vladimir Sofal, Zuma, Ergaard, Emerson, they're good, but we should beat them. We got the quality to beat them. Souček and Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta is very good. Souček is, he's excellent when it comes to set pieces. Obviously, through here, we might see James Ward-Prowse somewhere. I think instead of Fornals, we may even see James Ward-Prowse. But obviously, Bowen's caused issues for us previously. But, ladies and gentlemen, we need to beat them. I'm sorry. We need to beat them. When you spend the way we have spent, it's not even funny anymore. We don't have anywhere to hide. As a fan base, we don't have anywhere to hide. Yeah, we've done things smartly. Our owners, our board have done things smartly to stay away from FFP. By the way, I still got to deliver that video for that FFP, and it's going to come soon. But we now need to make the wins. That old Benrahma video is Shubra, bro. You are an OG. You are an absolutely OG. If you guys haven't seen my Benrahma video from a long time ago, that was actually a breakout video for me. That was the first video that cracked 1,000 views, I think, when Benrahma was linked to us. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap things up. I'm going for a Chelsea victory, 3-0. I think a lot of you guys are positive as well. Hope you guys have liked my lineup. Yes, West Ham will be a bit of a challenge, but we need to beat them. We need to beat them with style, and we need to showcase to the Premier League with a proper statement victory. So yeah, I shall see you guys tomorrow for the watch-along. I will start the watch-along early with Union Berlin versus Mainz. I want to watch David Dutcher Fofana. Do make sure you're up for that. And that will lead on to the Chelsea one. So it'll be the same watch-along. So it will be the same one that will lead on to the Chelsea one. And then we'll do the review and we'll go from there. Until next time, everyone, take care and see ya.